This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. And hot.
Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Here we go.
Another run here with White. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready?
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go again with White. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Jamar Chase, Mike, when you look across the league, not only clearly one of the best wide receivers, I think for what it's worth, he's one of the best all-around players in the entire league. And what was a difficult season just a year ago for Cincinnati, the injury to Joe Burrow, some of the lineup changes, didn't really matter who was behind center. Jamar Chase continues to be one of the top receivers in all football.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's White. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Swing this one out to White, and And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. To throw is Burrow. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Burrow now. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, Stroud. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Under. Hey, Uno Mar. Why Tony?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Jermaine's back. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. So, 4th down, Texans going to send out their new man for 2026. Kai Kroger is the punter. Back deep. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
So now, following the safety to open the scoring, it's 2-0, and here's the free kick from the 20.
Ready? Here we go.
They'll run over center with White. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down. Higgins sent in motion. Play action now. It's Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. The linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. That'll bring up 2nd and long. They'll run out of the gun. This is White. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. Hill brought in motion. Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can. Go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
A give, and here's White.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
3rd and 6. Burrow. And he's in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
That his first touchdown of the new year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First carry for David Montgomery. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll spot his big tight ends. That's Dalton Schultz. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Brown. Past midfield to the 45. What a terrific run. They finally bring him down at the 15-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46.
In some rhythm, with drives rolling, here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Brought down behind the
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's taken in, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Craig and I back from Houston in a moment. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board just before halftime.
You know, if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you're at least entertaining the thought of going for it. But I think with what they were remaining left there, half winding down, I do think I'm okay with Dare taking those points.
And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out down to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. The drive begins with a run by White. Hey, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Burrow. He'll find his running back, White. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They go play action for Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
Here we go. Right 80.
Hill brought in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. Burrow. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. To the goal line and in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now, Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
15 yards. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Brings up second and a yard at the Bengals' 49-yard line.
Second and a yard. On the ground, it's Brown. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
And the Texans first down.
To throw, Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another first and 10. Here's Stroud. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's Brown, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Oh, the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The whole idea of the bootleg is to move the quarterback off the spot, take some pressure off the offensive line, alleviate the pressure up front. But in this case, once the play gets extended this long, you just got to throw it out of bounds.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Picked as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 10. They bring Chase in motion. To throw is Burrow. They'll set up the screen to White. Down inside the 10. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. White. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
One more time, it's White. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Zamir White, touchdown Bengals. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Evan McPherson to kick off for
Both teams
Cincinnati.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Brian Cook up from the safety spot to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of
And while that
5.
run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. 1st down at the 47.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Bengals have got it. And they are in great field position. The offense will take over at the 25-yard line.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Off the play fake. Here is Burrow. On the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver's able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Looking downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here. Now a give up the middle. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He's got Dell for that one. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Stroud. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle to the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. McPherson now for the PAT.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Bengals will add one more onto their big lead.
38. Texans 3. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
quick, right?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A bright spot there with the first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
They'll stay on the ground. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Fourth quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Right back to him on first down. He's trying to push his way forward. There's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A bright spot there with the first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Brown trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Burrow. That's complete to all the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Trying to even their mark at 1-1. This helps buy some time here in the fourth quarter. It's a first down.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
White, first down and much more. And he's in. Zamir White, touchdown Bengals. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals stretch things out even further.
Texans 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now a run on first down. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A little bright spot there with the first down. So